So we've been camping, and we've been camping up in Bayley's in Old Orchard Beach. And one of the things that we did, well, first of all, the really cool thing about being at Old Orchard Beach, Bayley's, is that from Bayley's you can just about go anywhere you really want. You can go to Portland, Maine, you can go down to Kennebunkport, Maine, you can go to Freeport, Maine, you can go to the mountains, the ocean, whatever, and you can go to Old Orchard Beach, which is a really, honky-tonk beach location, right? But also up at Bayley's, they have access, or not access, it's a town beach or a public beach anyways, but you do have to, most people don't know about it, right? But so there's this other beach called Pine Point Beach that is just really nice. So we love coming to Bayley's. We camp down in the big rig section, which has an adult pool, and Bayley's is a huge campground. Some people don't like it, but it's a huge resort type campground. Those people that like rustic camping are not going to really like Bayley's, but those people that want some amenities, like us, you're going to love it. So it has several pools in the complex, but in our section, the Little River section where the big rigs are, we have an adult pool, and we have some adult hot tubs, which is just so relaxing. I have grandkids. I love kids. I have nothing against kids, but it's really nice to be in a relaxing in a pool or a hot tub and not have, just not have screaming children all around, or, jumping in the pool and getting splashed if you don't want to get splashed. But anyways, so we went camping. And of course, sometimes no matter how well you plan things out, things happen that get messed up. I worked out of our Saco, Maine office so that I could come back and forth. Thursday and Friday, Jay was up here, and Thursday and Friday, I just came after work. But the campground is like 10 minutes away from my main office, so it was like awesome commute. But we had an issue with our slide out room. Our slide out room wouldn't open, and we still haven't got it resolved or whatever. But we ended up, I said to Jay, this is what it's going to be like if we ever downsize and get a smaller rig. So anyways, we had no slide out room, so we were a little bit crowded, but we did well. And the full moon was that weekend, right? Full moon. I can't remember if it was Saturday or Sunday. But on that night, the full moon night, Jay and I and our friends, we went down to Pine Point Beach to watch the harvest, the full harvest moon come up. And I'm going to superimpose a couple of pictures, and then I'll do a little video clip. So we brought our chairs, and we were just sitting there. The beach was relatively uncrowded. It was a beautiful, warm night. And the beach up in Old Orchard, even though we're in Pine Point, the beach there is very flat. And it's just a really nice beach for walking. Anyways, we set up, we took a bunch of pictures, and we waited for the moon to come up. And all of a sudden, I could hear some drumming. I thought, oh wow, that is so wicked cool to hear this drumming sound. So I walked closer to it, and of course now it's getting super dark, right? And because the sun had set and the moon was starting to come up, and they were drumming to the music, to the moon rising. I just thought that was phenomenal. So I'm going to insert a video clip of it here. And the moon was so darn red, I couldn't believe it.
All that smoke from those fires.
yeah, what a moon. That was a really fun night. And after that, we went and we found a place to have an ice cream on the way home, right? Yeah, I'm supposed to be on a diet. I'm trying to be on a diet. I'm not doing too well. But we went and found a place to have an ice cream on the way home, and then we went back and settled in. I don't think we had a campfire that night because we got back too late. But then Jay and I took a ride. We went and we did a drive on our bikes. We went from Bayley's down the road up to the entrance of the Eastern Trail. And this is gonna be a long video clip, so if you guys are not into the ride going up to go from Bayley's, going up to Higgins Beach, which is an awesome area, and the lighthouse, Portland, and then quickly back. I think it's about maybe 4 minutes long going back to our campsite. You can just fast forward it if you want, but I'm going to superimpose that in there. Riding the Eastern Trail at the Scarsborough Marsh entry. This trail to the end of it is probably, I don't know, about maybe 2.5 miles on this particular stretch. It is all gravel, crushed stone gravel, very, very well maintained. Lots of really pretty scenic areas. You can stop and take photos, really pretty bridges. There's lots of tree covering and obviously open areas. This is a marsh and the views are beautiful. You can see wildlife. Just a really pretty ride, and the trail itself was extremely well maintained. I'm not really fond of gravel, but it was really beautiful, and especially when you went into the tree covering areas, it was like a tunnel and you had shade, and it was just super comfortable. We enjoyed our ride. At the end, we made the decision to continue on to Higgins Beach, which is on road. Basically, the trail is on road, so you've got a lot of traffic. And we enjoyed Higgins Beach, just a really pretty little beach in Maine. And then we continued our journey on to Portland. And it was a little bit longer than we thought it would be, and we were pooped when we got there. So they said we rode 18 miles to get here from Bayley's Camp Resort. I think we both have sore butts. After a really nice rest break, which included eating some awesome chowder, we love clam chowder, we made our way back. The ride on the road was a bit more traffic than we went out, but we finally made it back to the trailhead, and as you can see here, this is just a really couple of clips showing you the ride back. Once we got to the end of the trail clip, I was able to scoot across and film a little bit of the ride back to Bayley's Camp Resort, but I got a good portion of the actual ride to our campsite. I think the older we get, the less we decorate our campsites, and when we're just somewhere for a quick weekend, we really don't put much out at all. Very, very minimal. But it was a wonderful ride. We really enjoyed it. We were exhausted. We super appreciated the hot tub at Bayley's when we got back, because after just about 36 miles in the saddle, we both needed the hot tub. And so we had a wonderful evening enjoying the hot tub. that was such a fun ride. We hit the hot tub that night, and I don't think either one of us wanted to get out of the hot tub. We were just like so super pooped. We were exhausted. Oh well, right? And then we get home, and in the crazy busy week work-wise for me, but we also had our 30, is it our 30th? No, our 32nd anniversary. And so so Jay and I went out, just little clip of us going out. So I said to Jay, Verizon sent me another offer.
Oh, good.
Jay's so good. He doesn't sound excited.
What you should do is, if you really want the iPhone 14 Pro Max, whatever, watch the video by Peter McKinnon.
Why?
It's got a good video on it.
Is he trashing it?
No, it's got the Pro Max. The ones that are trashing it, I think, I haven't watched the video, is Tony and Chelsea Northrup.
They're trashing it?
I think so. I'm not sure. I haven't seen it, but just the way that, the title is. Led me to believe, but I'm not 100% sure until I watch it. There could be just a lead-in to get you to watch the video. Who knows?
Mm-hmm. I'm due for an upgrade. I know you're trying to talk me out of it.
What do you got? No, I think, might not be a bad idea from what, I know you want the Pro Max. It's also got a terabyte of space.
Woohoo! I need that space. So Jay and I are going out to dinner. Yesterday was our anniversary. It was our 32nd wedding anniversary. I didn't get any flowers.
Oh, you didn't, did you?
No, I didn't get a card.
Jeez, let me think. I don't think I got any flowers. I don't think I got any card.
Why would you want flowers?
I love flowers.
You do?
I buy you flowers every Friday.
Yeah, but you missed the last couple of Fridays. You didn't get me
didn't
Friday.
Play golf.
You didn't get me any flowers last Friday. You didn't get me any flowers today.
I didn't golf.
And I worked so hard yesterday. I taught 3 classes. I worked until 9:30, and then this morning I taught a class from 9:30 to 12:30. So, and guess who made the bed with the new sheets, the clean sheets?
Oh, did you?
I did.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I was going to help you, but I was out working on the motorhome.
I know. He was trying to troubleshoot something in the motorhome. You weren't beeping at us. No. He was trying to troubleshoot something in the motorhome, and I decided, since he washed the sheets this morning while I was in class and dried them, that I would put them on the bed. So I did. So we're going out to Dick's Sporting Goods, and then we're going to go to dinner for our anniversary. Happy anniversary, baby.
Happy anniversary.
So much fun. You know what? I really enjoy spending time with my husband, and we do a lot of fun things together. Both of us work super hard, and he has his stuff that he likes to do separately from what I like to do, and like, for example, golf. But there's so many things that we enjoy doing together that I just think it's super awesome. And then just to cap it off, from home, we went on a really nice bike ride on one of the trails from home. So I'll put a couple of clips in, but it's been a fun time these last week and a half, and it's been crazy. It's been hectic because I had a barbecue over Labor Day weekend. We didn't go away Labor Day weekend, so we had a barbecue at the house, had the family up, and that was really awesome. But it was hectic, and then we working like crazy. We're still working, trying to get the the shop, my dad's machine shop, pretty well. It's like maybe 88% of it is done. So we're really happy with that. But it's been kind of interesting. So anyways, not too much of anything to share with you. I did, and I probably mentioned this in my empties video, but I did have this thing with Sephora. I'm still amazed at Sephora. Can you imagine sending a survey? Now, they have my email address, right? I'm sure they don't know anything about me. Don't get me wrong. But they send this survey out to their customers, right? To their customers. So they know they're sending this. It was a Survey Monkey survey. But they asked those questions. One was just to make sure there was no conflict. They want to know where I worked, right? Another one was my gender, which I answered honestly, you know. And then the third question was my age, which I answered honestly. And as soon as I hit my age thing, boom, I was gone. I no longer qualified for that survey. They were no longer interested in hearing what I had to say. I definitely felt, as a woman of a certain age, I definitely felt discriminated upon. And it was not a good feeling at all. Really made me think, you know. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm sitting here in the motorhome. I'm gonna piece together the rest of my vlog because I got all these clips. I'm gonna piece them all together and hopefully it'll make sense when you see it. But the survey from Sephora just bugs me to no end. Just really, it just bugs me to no end. So anyways, yeah, I don't know. I'll probably end the vlog at this point in time, because I don't think we're going to do anything more exciting, at least not yet. I know we have Columbus Day coming up and all that, but that's in October, and we have a couple of family events. My grandson's 3rd birthday, little Augie's going to be 3. I can't believe it. But, oh, and you know, when we went up to Bayley's was the day that Queen Elizabeth, when I drove up to Saco, Maine, was the day that Queen Elizabeth had passed away. And that was something that I think really, for me, because I'm just one of those royal freaks. I love reading, watching anything to do with the royal family, and not just the royal family, not of England, but, you know, even in other countries as well. So that was kind of a dampener. So for all of my UK friends, my heartfelt condolences on the loss of your queen. And I know there's some people that, you know, colonialism, and there's some people that really are against the monarchy, and I get all that, but I still felt that way. So anyways, I'm going to be quiet before I just go on and on and on. But you all have a wonderful time, and I'm sorry for the shaky, but when I do my vlog, I'm not going to really be in lights that much. I'm going to be out, you know, I do have some makeup on, not much. Chat with you later.